Chapter 2. The door swung wider, letting in a rectangle of pale morning light that cut across the barn floor. Two men stepped inside, their silhouettes sharp against the brightness behind them. They didn't smell like the farmer. They didn't move like him either. The farmer's steps were slow, familiar, softened by the years of walking on the same ground. These steps were different. They were quick, purposeful, heavy, in a way that made the straw crunch louder beneath their boots. Rex shrank back instinctively. Bruno did the opposite. He bounded forward, tail wagging so hard that his whole body wiggled. He tripped over his own paws, skidded on the straw, and still managed to reach the men with a happy little grunt. Kaiser didn't move. He watched, measured, and judged. "That's them," one of the men said, his voice low and clipped. The puppies didn't understand the word, but they understood the tone. Tone was everything. Tone told them when the farmer was pleased, when the cows were restless, when the sheepdog was warning them away from her food bowl. This tone was different, not angry, not kind, just certain. Bruno pressed his nose against the nearest boot, sniffing eagerly. The man crouched and scooped him up with practiced ease. Bruno didn't resist. He licked the man's chin, tail still wagging in mid-air. "Good temperament," said the man with a chuckle. The second man approached Kaiser. Kaiser didn't flinch, didn't bark, didn't run. He simply stared at the man with those dark, thoughtful eyes, as if trying to understand him. When the man reached down, Kaiser allowed himself to be lifted, but his gaze never left the barn door. Rex barked, a sharp, high sound that startled even him. He scrambled forward, paws slipping on the loose straw. He tried to climb the man's boot, tried to reach his brother's, tried to make himself big enough to matter. But he wasn't big, he wasn't strong, and he wasn't fast. The men turned away. Cold air rushed in as they stepped outside. The truck's engine rumbled to life, a deep, vibrating growl that made Rex's chest tighten. He barked again, and again, and again, but the men didn't turn back. The door slammed, and just like that, the scent of his brothers began to fade.